All right, well, it's been a bit of a day. And before I tell you the story, I'm going to preface this with Shadowfax is fine. He is fine. He has been checked out by a vet. I will tell you what happened in a second, but rest assured he is fine. We're going to keep an eye on him for the next couple of days, but he is okay. I promise. All right? He is okay. So, hi, there's Chicken. Let's go see him. Okay, what happened this morning? All right. Shadowfax. He's fine. See this spot? He was cast. If you don't know what cast means, it means when a horse of any size, big, little, doesn't matter, big guys, little guys, they can all end up cast. They lay down and they roll, egg, and they roll into a position where they can't get up. Okay? They get stuck, basically. And in his case, I was not out here when this happened, but he was laying with his head facing towards us now, and his legs were like, he was on his, kind of his back and his side at the same time, leaning that way, leaning into the wall, so his legs were up over the log and up on the wall, and he was thrashing. So, cast is they get stuck, and they can't get unstuck, okay? That is what essentially cast means. They rolled into a position and they can't unroll. Okay. I just need to wander out back for a minute. So, what happened? So we had come out and everyone was fine. Everyone was good. Shadowfax was good. Everyone was fine. Okay? They were fine. So, went back inside. Everyone was fed. Everyone was watered. I had some work to do, and it was kind of drizzling a little bit, so I didn't want to do any work outside. So I went inside. Okay. About an hour later, I wander out to bring snacks out, and I'm here by myself. Okay, that's an important component of this story. I'm here by myself. Okay? Nobody was here except for me. So I wander out because I had been in the kitchen gathering up some snacks, a couple of tomatoes and things like that for the chickens. So I come out with my bucket, and I look over and I see through the fence Shadowfax's legs thrashing. Okay, they're just thrashing. And I'll admit I panicked. I will admit I dropped my bucket, and I don't think I've moved that fast in many a year. Because I am not a horse person. However, Shadowfax is like one of my children. Okay? I am not the person who adores any and all horses. I like horses well enough. But I'm a Shadowfax person. I like Shadowfax. He's not even my horse. He's Tristan's. But just looking to see if any of these peppers are ready to pluck. Pepper. Okay. Pepper in the pocket. Any more? Not that I see. Okay. These all look good. We're waiting for the potatoes to flower. Okay. So I run over there and his legs are in the air and he is kicking up a storm. I'm here by myself. Thing you should know about me is I am not very strong. Okay? I, for example, don't lift feed bags or hay bales. I use sleds and wagons to move them. Because I can't lift 50 pounds. I can't do it. So, because I can't do it, I know darn well I need help to do it. But here I am, by myself, with a 220-pound mini horse. Okay, we're good. 220-pound mini horse. Okay? And no one else is here, and you got to move them. You got to get them up. When they're in that position, it can kill them if they're there long enough. One, they could hurt themselves by the thrashing because they're panicking, right? But also, because of their size, laying down for really extended periods of time, it's just not good for them. It can kill them. So, I'm by myself. Nobody nearby that I can call fast enough. Yeah, I mean, I could call the vet. I could call my friend. I've got people I could call. The problem is, none of them are going to get here in time. Nobody's close enough. Okay. We live in the middle of nowhere. Right? Obviously, I mean, you can't even see a house from... yeah, you can't see a house. We live in the middle of nowhere. So nobody is going to be able to get here in time. Okay. You have to do something. You can't just leave them. So, I am lucky, and he is a smart horse who relaxed when I got there, because otherwise we would have had a bit of a problem. I could have been kicked in the head. Because I was going to do something, no matter what. I was going to do something, because that's my pony, and he's in trouble. Even if he hadn't stopped kicking, I still would have attempted to move him, but I probably wouldn't have been kicked in the head. So, he's laying there, legs up on the wall, right? But he stops thrashing when I get there and put my hand on him. He relaxes, but he's still stuck. So, what do I do? I got down in the mud, because it's been raining. I got down in the mud, got right down there. Chickens! Got down there in the mud between him and the wall. And the good thing is I could brace against the wall, because otherwise I would have been in trouble. Brace against the wall and push. Okay? Basically, I'm trying to rotate him over onto his other side so he can get up. And it took a couple of good heaves and me really leaning into that wall. Duck. And me really leaning into that wall. But managed to get him pushed over enough that he could roll and stand up. Which was, thank goodness. Hello, Bun Buns. So, we were good there. We were good. We got him up. So, but that was my big worry for the day. It's my big worry, because frankly, bunnies. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, darling. Hi, darling. Yeah, you're not so bad. But that was my morning by myself. This horse got cast. Luckily, he's a mini horse, because he's already over 200 pounds. There's no way. If it was a full-size horse, I'd have been able to do that myself. I have very sore arms and a very sore back just from pushing him over. But you got to do something. Your horse is cast, you got to do something. You can't just leave him. You can't just be like, well, no. It hurt me, but he seems okay. He might have a little bit of bruising on the one leg, but it's okay. We're going to keep an eye on him. He did see the vet. He's okay. He looks okay. Looks like he's going to be just fine. Hale and healthy and all that good stuff. So, cross your fingers that he does indeed do well. Because he should. He should. The vet said he looks fine. Right? The vet said he looks fine. So, even though he definitely needed rescuing. This one's blushing. Bears tend to blush on the side, so we're going to take that one in. what we're looking for is blushing tomatoes. But if your horse gets cast, you gotta act fast. And if they're big horses, you might not have a lot of time. So you do what you gotta do, right? Like, I couldn't just leave them there. I could not just leave them there. I had to do something about it, so. Blush. Okay. Get in here. A couple more tomatoes down at the bottom. I don't see any blushing. Any of you guys blushing? We're getting a couple blushing each day, which is good. That's good. There's a lot of tomatoes in here. There's a lot of tomatoes in here. All I'm waiting for is them to start going red. Just a little bit of red. But that was my morning. The rest of the day was pretty calm. But yes, we did call the vet. The vet came out. The vet checked to make sure he was looking good. So he was looking fine. Looked a little shaken up at first, to be honest, but you would be too. Let's be honest. You would absolutely be shaken up if that happened to you. So everyone would be shaken up by that. Looking for tomatoes. There's going to be ones in the middle in the next day or two. Okay. Looking good, feeling good. Anyway, so I'm really sore from that. And because I'm really sore from that, I am going to go lie down. And no, I didn't take any pictures or videos. There's no time for that. If your horse gets cast and they're in distress, you just got to get them up. You have got to figure out how to move them. Okay? Call for help. Push them. Use a rope. Whatever you got, you figure it out. Because at some point, it becomes unrecoverable and they could die. So, now is there a way to prevent that? It depends. So, where he was cast, no. You are never going to have a horse enclosure of any kind that has no walls or fences. They can do it against a wall, they can do it against a fence, they can do it against a tree, anything, or a slope. They don't even need a building or anything. If you have a sloped area, like over here, if he were to roll and get stuck with his feet up the hill, he might not be able to unroll and get up, right? And if he was smart, he could roll the other way. But it's happened on hills, especially if you have divots in your hills. They can get stuck, or riverbeds. So, are there some things you can do about it? Sure. You can remove problematic trees. You can fence off your creeks and gullies. You can keep them on as flat a ground as possible. All of that good stuff you can do. But at some point, you are out of options, right? At some point, you're like, okay, well, what do we do? There's only so much you can remove. Like, I can't remove the barn and the fence, which is where he can end up getting cast, right? Birds. So, at some point, you just have to go with it, right? At some point, you just have to take it as it comes. And so when he falls, or he didn't fall, he likely, I didn't see it happen, but he likely laid down, rolled over, couldn't roll back. Horses roll. And he just rolled in a very bad spot. So, what are you going to do about it? You do the best you can. So, if it's a problematic spot, you might be able to fix that. If it's not that, if it's like he's against a fence or a wall or a stall, Well, you can't take all your stalls and your barns and your fences down. Otherwise, he's just going to leave. So there's a limited amount you can do to prevent your horse from getting cast. Okay? And this guy, we did our best. I got him up. He's okay. He's looking good, feeling good. But there's really nothing else I can do. Right? Birds. I got a couple of hens and a couple of white roos. A couple of white hens, a couple of white roos. That's really nice. Chicken's going crazy. But, yeah. That was our excitement for the day. Anyway, there's also a chicken knocking things over in the bush. That's fine. We're just going to walk away. Anyway, doesn't matter. But that was our excitement for the day. What can you do? I'm going to go inside and lay down because my back and my arms are killing me. I am not meant to lift a 220-pound horse. I mean, I was panicking, so it was the adrenaline. It was the... and I didn't have to lift him. I had to roll him over. Despite all his weight going this way, I had to push him that way. So, he's okay. He's alive. He's walking. He might have some bruising on the one leg. He was pummeling the heck out of the barn. But I think he's going to be okay. We're going to keep an eye on him for a couple of days. Make sure he's moving good, running around, doing all his normal Shadowfax stuff. And once he is doing that, we'll know he's in the clear. He has been. He's fine. He's okay. He'll be all right. And he did see the vet. So before you comment, well, he should see the vet. He already did. Okay? I called the vet and he came up this afternoon. So he's looking fine. He sees the farrier next week. So he should be good. He's looking good, feeling good. He's a good horse. Actually, he's a good boy. He is a good boy, and we are happy that he is all healthy and good. Because he is. Right, Shadowfax? Hey, buddy. Want me to rub your butts? He's like, don't touch my butt, Mom. Yeah? Don't touch your butt? It's like, oh my God. Don't touch my butt. Chickens! Okay. Anyway, that's what's going on here today at Andersen Acres. I'm going to go inside, rest my back and arms. And hopefully, we both feel better in the morning. We'll see you tomorrow.